Hello. Well, since I last spoke to you, I had come across Dr. Tullio Simoncini and his work with regards to his understanding of cancer and that it was actually candida. I've since been studying more into that because it was really interesting. I found it really fascinating, and I have come across so much information that I have to share. Have to share. As I've spoken before, I've had 3 different types of cancer, and so it became quite interesting for me as possibly an answer as to why I did, and why I still could. So I thought I'd take the Candida test. Now the Candida test is a really simple test. You just put your spit onto a glass of water in the morning. So when you go to bed tonight, put a glass of water beside your bed, and in the morning, just before you drink anything, before you do anything, just scrape your tongue with your teeth, like, and chew the side, and get a bit of spittle together, and then drop that onto the surface of the water. If after 15 minutes nothing comes down from the surface of the water, then the idea is that this tells you that your candida balance is fine. I mean, it exists in everybody's gut, everybody's. And so if it doesn't fall, it's fine. If, however, it falls down in strings, or it becomes sort of speckled and spotty in the middle and cloudy at the bottom, and you look at it every sort of 15 minutes, half an hour, what have you, then you are in candida overgrowth. What this means is that your bacteria levels are so high that they can actually cause problems. If they're contained if the candida is contained in the gut, it's in the gut. But it has the ability to move through the gut. It's transmural. It's a fungus. They send out these spores. I've got so much information to share with you on this. They send out these spores. They go through the bowel wall. This is your leaky gut syndrome, your diverticulitis. It causes irritability in the bowel because it's out of balance. But there's heaps more to come on that. Anyway, I decided to do the test because I found it interesting, so I did. And the next morning I gathered my spit together, dropped it in the glass, and it dropped down, not in ribbons, but like curtains. It was disgusting. And here they are. What this told me was that I was way over my levels, and I needed to make some changes in the way that I was feeding myself, obviously, to get the balance back, especially if I don't want cancer again. So 2 weeks ago, I started the Candida diet. I can't tell you, it was horrible. I felt so bad. Headaches, flu-like symptoms, body aches, nausea. I very nearly broke it because it just felt like, what am I doing this for? What's the point of this? And it only lasted for about 2 or 3 days. 2 or 3 days it was really bad. And then since then I've sort of started to get better. The only problem is I've lost weight. So, and I haven't stopped eating. I eat, but I just eat totally different things. And so if you're wanting to lose weight, this is definitely a good way of doing it, but not very pleasant, I have to say. But I'm on the way back. So I just wanted to touch base with you, make this short and sweet. The other video I did was maybe too long at 14 minutes, and maybe the title, the Cancer-Candida connection, I don't know, didn't grab anyone that much. But my gosh, yeah, this is awesome. If this is, true, interesting stuff. So I'm going to share the test that I've done over the 2 weeks. So the first week I actually spat into a glass every day just to see if I could see a change within a week, which I actually did. And then with the first test, I actually added some bicarb soda, which Simoncini talks about being the way that you dissolve fungus, which makes sense. So because it's oxygen, saline, so it works. So I added that to the fungus that was in the bottom of the glass, and it disappeared within, it went a bit cloudy, and then it started disappearing in about an hour, and then by the end of the day, and the next morning, it was clear from the fungus strains. And then the second glass, I actually added sugar, if you like a chemist. So I added sugar, and that started growing. That started growing in clumps. So I did that for a week. I then left it for a week and did it again. And I did another test. That test just recently still shows signs of strands, unfortunately. And the funny thing is, when you leave it, don't add any sugar, it doesn't matter, it still grew. So, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to edit all my videos of the filming and share this with you. And I'm going to share all of it with you, how to get hold of the Candida diet, so that you're not, running through a website. This is how you get rid of something. Pay now. Okay. Nah, I'm going to make sure that it's all up there, and see if I can work out how to attach a file onto my website. All the best, and I will speak to you soon. Okay, cheers. Bye.